Y'all, I think I just had lipstick on my teeth this whole video. Whoopsie doodles. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I was actually playing with some color this week. Look how fun. So purpley, but also was playing with some neutrals too. One main palette that I was loving this week. You might be able to guess what it is. Loved a peachy sort of a cheek neutral lip, and then I also have kind of a pinky neutral lip color favorite. So yeah, fun things to chat about. So let's get to it. Did you guess? The Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette. I feel like a lot of my love for this palette is just my longtime love of Urban Decay palettes and naked palettes. I'm kind of a collector of them, so I had to jump on and get the purpley palette because I really actually don't wear purple shadows a ton. If I play with color on my eyes, I play mostly with like pinks, oranges, even yellows, but I don't play with like greens, blues, purples as much. Of the three, purple would be the most that I play with. But anywho, I mean, I was just totally sucked in because it's a naked palette, and also this packaging. Holy moly, this packaging is stinking stunning. Stinking stunning. I mean, look at this. It's just beautiful. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like, I don't know, like almost like a purpley, metallic-y oil spill or something like that. Like it's got that iridescence and, you know, like some glitter in here. It's so pretty. I mean, it's like turquoisey, pinky, purpley. It's amazing. So absolutely love the packaging. So nice and sturdy. So I've heard kind of some mixed feelings about this palette, and I totally get it. I think it totally depends on what you would expect from a palette called Ultraviolet and what kind of shadows you like to wear, what shadows you wear the most. If you are looking for a super purpley palette, this really is not really it. I mean, there's purples down here, but there's half the palette is not purple. I mean, it's other things. That's actually personally why I love it so much, because I don't think I would get as much use out of a palette that would have all purples in it. But like I said, if you're looking for all purples, that's not happening in this palette. You've got some neutrals up here, some kind of peachy sort of colors, which really kind of create a fun, different sort of a look if you pair these together. This one is so cool. This is what I have on the inner corners of my eyes. It's a duochromy greeny sort of color. So let me just show you some of the ones that I love. So I love this one. What I have all over my lids is this one right here, and I applied it with a setting spray. So I got it on my brush, and then I wet my brush, and then I applied it, and that makes it super like metallic-y purple. So duochromy, so I love those. What else? Oh, this one I think is really cool. It's not like crazy pigmented, but I still like it because I think it's something a little different, and it reminds me of like MAC Blue Brown pigment. So I don't know. Like I said, I think a lot of my love of this palette is just my longtime love of Urban Decay shadows. But I do still think it's really fun and different. Some of y'all were saying that you feel like it's not super pigmented, and I feel like in swatches, it's not. But on the eyes, I haven't had any trouble building up the color, getting it to look how I want it to look. So I feel like it's one of those palettes that really just doesn't tell the whole story in swatches. You know what I mean? But on the eyes, it's really fun. I mean, look how cool this one is. It's a duochromy. It's very MAC Blue Brown pigment. It's like burgundy with a tealy shift to it. It's really, really fun. So I feel like people are just gonna have different opinions about this palette. You know, what you're looking for, how much you like purple shadows, how much you wear purple shadows. So I think that's kind of gonna, you know, determine how you feel about it. For me personally, I'm really enjoying it because there's different options in here. There's other colors in here that I'm more likely to wear more often. Like I love this blending shade. It's really a beautiful matte blending shade. Really love this peachy shade. But if you're looking for a super purpley palette, you're gonna go, why is there a peach in a purpley palette? I get it. It's whatever you think. I'm loving it. I think it's a lot of fun. And I just love naked palettes. I think it's funny that they're still saying naked and it's like purples and all that, but hey, whatever. I still like it. Really quickly want to tell you what combo I have on my eyes. So I have a little bit of this in my crease as my blending shade. I have this all over my lids applied with a setting spray to kind of really make it pop. Have a little bit of this in my outer corner, and then a little bit of this in my crease. So after I applied all those, I brought a little bit of this in my crease just to give kind of a pinky, purpley, duochrome sort of a look in the crease, and it kind of blends everything. And then I have some of this on the inner corners of my eyes. So that is how I did this look right here, FYI. And as I'm sitting here thinking about it, I mean, pigmentation, I would say in this palette isn't as strong as in some of their other palettes. I don't know if it's just the nature of it being a little bit more colorful. So I can totally get that, what people are saying about the pigmentation. I don't think this is quite as pigmented as some of their other palettes, but I have found some Urban Decay shadows to be the situation where you kind of have to get into them a little bit. So I kind of want to get more into this palette. And I think that that will, you know, bring more pigmentation. But like I said, I'm still lacking it. Okay, two blushes that I was really enjoying this week, both peachy. So first off is the L'Oreal TruMatch Super Blendable Blush in Innocent Flush. Innocent Flush. This is so pretty. So I was applying this one first, and then the next one that I'll share with you in just a second. So this one right here is a very glowy light peach. So it's very soft. It is not a super dark color. It's more of just a super glowy kind of highlighter, definitely depending on your skin tone. If you have a deeper skin tone, this would definitely be more of a highlighter shade. Just a really light peachy sort of a shade. But man, the way that it catches the light, so pretty. So that's mainly what you're seeing kind of up on the high points of my cheekbones. It's this blush. So that's what I love about it, is that it ends up being this really pretty blush, highlighter, soft, glowy sort of a look on the cheeks. It is beautiful. And the other blush is the Rimmel Maxi blush, powder blush in Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks. And this one is more of a matte peach. So pretty. And y'all, the wear time of this blush is really, really good. At least that's what I found. Because I noticed, well, really, I guess it's probably just a combo of them that ends up being really long wearing. But I just noticed that, like, as I would, you know, catch myself in the mirror walking by, I still had a lot of color on my cheeks, especially kind of right in here, which is where I would apply more of the matte. So kind of keeping it a little bit lower. So I was impressed with that. Probably more because it's a matte blush. I find those to wear a little bit better for me. But yeah, just a pretty combo. You can kind of see that they're together, just this really pretty, summery, glowy peach. I love them. Really, really enjoy them. Both drugstore options, so that's great. They're fun. And on to lip favorites already. I feel like that went by really quickly. But anywho, shocker, another Maybelline lipstick. I know, I just love them. I wear them all the time. They're like my go-to. So I was loving 211 Rosy Risk. I feel like I've mentioned this semi-recently. It could have been a couple months ago though. This is such a beautiful, neutral, mauvey pink. Oh my goodness. It's kind of a purpley sort of a pink. So it does tie in well with a purpley eye look. But yeah, it's got that kind of mauviness to it. Kind of just that cool toned, pinky sort of shade. Love the formula. Feel like I've said that a gajillion times. It's like $5 if you get it at Target, Walmart, Amazon. So yeah, super affordable, great formula. Love this color. It's awesome. Y'all, I think I just had lipstick on my teeth this whole video. Right there on the end. So if I did, sorry about that. Whoopsie doodles. So let's talk about my last lip color favorite. Definitely this combo right here. Oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful nude, hydrating lip color. Absolutely love it. So once again, Wet n Wild gel lip liner in Bear to Comment. I feel like I've talked about this a gajillion times recently. It's just an awesome nude lip liner. And this lipstick is by Context, and this is the shade Come Clean. Oh my, I love this so much. This would be one of my favorite nude lip colors I think I have ever found. And that's sounds like an exaggeration, but I really feel like it's true, because look how beautiful. It's this just a light peachy nude, but man, I love the formula. I feel like it is so flattering on the lips because it's very hydrating, and it's a lighter color, but it doesn't do that kind of weird chalky look on the lips. I feel like it just really looks very hydrating, plumping almost to the lips because of that hydration. Very smoothing is what I would say, smoothing to the lips. It feels really comfortable. It's not the longest wearing because it's more of a cream finish, but really, really comfortable formula and a beautiful color. I'm obsessed. Okay guys, so those are all my favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you've been loving or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.